a cover of one of my favorite Dylan songs by one of my more, I guess, I wouldn't say favorite, but he's one of my more liked artists on the channel that we've done, which is Van Morrison and the band Them, of course. What could go wrong? Hi guys, welcome to Elite Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. Bam. Go away. I know I am. We are back with a cover of Bob Dylan. We've done a lot of those in this channel, and it's all over now. Baby Blue from was that the Freewheelin' Bob Dylan? Is that what that song was from? Hold on, I can check. Was it from Freewheelin'? No, it's from Bringing It All Back Home. I don't know my Dylan. Them is a band from Belfast, featuring one Van Morrison. They covered this for the album Them Again, which I think came out in '65, if I'm not mistaken. Did it come out the same year? Oh no, it came out. Yeah, 60. It was recorded in '65, released in '66. Okay, cool. There's a lot of history to this song and this cover. Apparently, Van Morrison sang it in clubs and stuff before even joining them. He heard this song in a record shop and he thought it was amazing, basically. And apparently, he thought it was great that Bob was getting away with singing with what he got away with, basically with the words and his, idioms and such, and his play on words. He's very lots of innuendos thrown in Bob's music, and I guess that really piqued his interest, and we got this. A good cover, I'm guessing. I'll leave it at that. Let the music speak for itself, and I'm going to shut up. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. We've done a lot of Van Morrison and Them and stuff like that. I'll link one or two of them throughout the video up there if you want to go watch it. That's it. Oh yeah, leave a like, as I already said, and PayPal and Patreon in the description. Thank you to our patron Ken for this pick. That's it. All right, Them. It's all over now, Baby Blue. 3, 2, 1, go.
You must leave now, take what you need, you think will last. But whatever you wish to keep, you better grab it fast. Yonder stands your orphan with his gun, crying like a fire in the sun. Look out, baby, the saints are coming through.
What a voice he has, man.
And it's all over now, Baby Blue. The highway is for gamblers, better use your sense. Take what you have gathered from coincidence. The empty-handed painter from your streets is drawing crazy patterns on your sheets.
The ambiance is just insane.
Is falling over you.
What a totally different song, from the original.
Now, Baby Blue.
I love that. I don't know what that is. It's not a mellotron. What is that?
Leave your stepping stones behind. There's something that calls for you.
He almost sounds like Mick Jagger a little bit.
Forget the debt you've left, that will not follow you.
That was Van Morrison.
Your lover who has just walked through the door has taken all his blankets from the floor. The carpet too is folding over you, and it's all over now, Baby Blue. While striking all the match, yeah, both starting you, both starting
That was so intriguing. It's so different from what I remember from, the original Bob Dylan song. See, I'm still thinking about it. Wow. I definitely would say that whatever that was, that like the keys or the sort of synthesizer, mellotron, whatever it was, it's such an intriguing sound. That's like the word that keeps coming to mind. But it really piqued my interest, as I said in the beginning too. I used those words. It really caught my ear, and it's so funny how most of the sounds in the song, other than like the bass, are very turned down in a way, or they're very light, but then the vocals and the bass are almost overwhelming at points. And of course, Van Morrison's vocals are always going to be just exquisite. He's got like his voice is like acrobats doing. I don't even know whatever acrobats do. They're doing some kind of stuff, and it's just jumping around, and it's such a sight to behold with your ears, as I always say, and it's powerful, man. Like just listening to him just wailing that mic about the stuff that he's singing about with Bob Dylan's, or with Bob's words. It's not Van's words, but he almost fooled me. It sounded like he wrote that. No, he didn't, obviously, but like it had this sort of effect where it felt like it was his words that he was singing, and like there was a lot of intent behind what he was singing. And this version it's almost like mysterious in a way, like just the way that all the sounds, kind of the confluence of all the sounds together, and just like I said, the ambiance of it, the atmosphere. It's very light but dark at the same time. Like the instruments, it's spooky. It's weird to say that for that song, but it's a little spooky, and I think that's freaking awesome. That's a great sort of play on like what Bob did with the original one, because that's a very specific Dylan track, and like it's very, I don't know what the word would be. It's very Dylan, but it's not at the same time. If I'm remembering everything correctly, I haven't heard it in like a year probably, but still, it's such an excellent song that you can't really forget it. And I don't know, I liked what they did with it here. I think I like Bob's version more. There are bits and pieces of the song that I really, really enjoyed. I might like it more than the original, but I think altogether it might not be as good. But it's a Bob Dylan cover, so it's probably not going to be as good as the original. And I know Dylan's a specific taste, and I have that taste. I love his music. I went through the whole Highway 61 Revisited trilogy and such. We went through most of his albums from that era, and he was one of a kind, man. He's like a monolith. Like he doesn't get enough recognition these days for what he did, even though he just got a movie made and such. And there's probably more fans of his now, younger fans, than he had back then, in a way, because of that movie and Timothy Chalamet and stuff like that. And I know that biopics are a sore subject with a lot of music lovers. I don't mind them per se, as long as they get the history somewhat right, There's some that absolutely don't, like I guess like the Doors biopic and stuff like that, and the Queen one was pretty messed up, I heard. But it does bring the music to a new generation and a new audience, which I think is very, very important, especially with music that is had as much time passed between it now and when it came out. I don't want to call it old, but it's definitely been out for a while, let's say that. And it's good to bring that to new people and new ears, because if they don't hear it, who will? Because eventually everyone that listens to it's going to move on. You know what I mean? And you have to pass it on to a new generation that's looking to find something real, and find something that's not some fake, iPhone, iStore, fucking, I don't know, computer nonsense that we have these days. We don't like to talk about it, but man, technology has fucked us up. Let's be honest. And this is coming from somebody who lives off of technology, basically, and it provides for my family. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up. And sometimes I wish we can go back to the times of like when these songs are written, just like on a technological level. And I know that you wouldn't have innovation and all this nonsense. I don't know, man. It's not nonsense, but I'm being hyperbolic. I just I kind of lament what we've lost in a way, because like I listen to this stuff. I've completely engrossed my entire being in the 60s and the 70s over the past couple of years, and there's a lot of shit fucked up and wrong back then, but I think we got a lot of things right then, like about ourselves and like what the world is and like what reality is. We had a more firm grasp on like what the truth is in a way, or what we thought the truth was, because we've been lied to for a very long time about a lot of things. I'll say that, but It's up to you if you believe it or not. You can believe the lie. You can take the red pill or you can take the blue pill. It's like a Matrix sort of thing. And not even like a political thing. I'm just saying because of the Matrix. Don't go down that rabbit hole, guys. But at the same time, man, like, do you want to be in reality? Is reality something you want to be in? That's the question. And that's why I escaped and took drugs and stuff for such a long time, because I didn't want to be in reality. I wanted to live in my reality, which isn't reality. It's a fantasy world. And everyone's living in a fantasy world. And that's because of this, drugs, all kinds of stuff. It's a whole list of issues. And people need to wake up and smell the coffee, realize that, hey, this could all go away very easily. We could wake up tomorrow and none of this would be here. What are you going to do then? You know, people just need to remember that, you know, this is all thanks to, I don't know, a lot of things going on right now that could very easily be ended very soon, very quickly. And you wouldn't have your computer, your phone, and you wouldn't have McDonald's or all this stuff. And this like fast food culture we have these days. And even the fashion and stuff, it's fast food. Everything's fast food, microwavable nonsense. Even the, oh my God, even the, I'm not good on that rabbit hole either. Shut up. Just everything seems so stupid, and I wish idiocracy wasn't getting proven real every day, but it is. It 100% is, and it makes me cry on the inside in so many ways. That, like, this is what it's come to, you know. But whatever. I'll leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching. That was a great, great song. I don't know. I'd say that I like Bob Dylan's version obviously better, his original. But this was a very cool song. And I think Van Morrison's vocals and the sort of eerie, sinister atmosphere you get at points, but it's still light at the same time. It's a very interesting mixture of a song, and I want to hear it again. I'll say that. And if you have any other tracks by them or Van Morrison, leave it down below. Think I'd like it? Let me know. And I'll leave it at that. What would you like better, the original or the cover? See you later.